developing at noon, the arrest of State Senator Leland Yee of San Francisco as a part of a series of FBI raids stretching from San Francisco to Sacramento. Here you see video of the senator in handcuffs shot just a few hours ago in the back of a car as he was taken to the federal building in downtown San Francisco. At this hour, Senator Yee remains in federal custody awaiting a court appearance expected this afternoon. All of this began unfolding very early this morning and involves more than just Senator Yee. The FBI executing numerous search warrants, and we are told making numerous arrests at various locations in the Bay Area as well as the state capitol. Senator Yee, a well-known and well-respected member of the state legislature, is by far the highest profile person involved. This is video shot earlier from our NBC affiliate KNTV of the senator being arrested at what we believe his home in the Bay Area this morning. Yee is a Democrat who represents western San Francisco and much of San Mateo County. KNTV says sources have told them Yee faces corruption charges in relation to work at the state senator, as well as his campaign for Secretary of State. Here's what we know so far. Following his arrest, Yee is scheduled for a court hearing at 1:30 today. A second man, Raymond Chow, was also arrested. Chow, who was known as Shrimp Boy, was reportedly the head of Chinatown's gang and had recently returned after serving prison time. Part of the investigation centered on this building in San Francisco's Chinatown. It's called the Yi Kong Tong. It houses the Chinese freeze month in the world. And as we said, Senator Yee's office is also being searched at the state capitol today, and that's where we find KCRA 3's David Beanick live with what unfolded during today's search. David, what do we know so far?
We're live on the fourth floor of the state capitol, and as you may be able to see, a CHP officer stands guard outside of room 4072. This is Senator Leland Yee's state capitol office. This office has been guarded and roped off since at least 7 o'clock this morning. We saw at least 7 people go inside. We've been able to confirm that at least some of them are federal agents. Now, about 15 minutes ago, some of those agents left with boxes and carts and bags of what we presume is evidence. As they were leaving, I counted 9 boxes and cases and 1 paper bag, including some of boxes that had to be carted away. They went down a state capitol hallway, rounded a corner, and into an elevator where they disappeared out of sight. I should say that we have seen no evidence of anyone in custody or arrested here at Senator Yee's office at the state capitol. Leticia?
And David, what is Senator Yee best known for at the state capitol as far as his leadership role there?
Yeah, Senator Yee a few years ago made headlines in his crusade against violent video games. More recently, however, though, he has been known as an advocate for transparency in government. In fact, just last week he received an award from a group of journalists for his transparency efforts. And as you mentioned, he is a candidate for Secretary of State, one of several candidates running for that position, and has made his crusade for transparency part of his campaign.
And David, has there been any reaction yet from the Senate on the leadership there on what they're saying so far about today's arrest as well as the raid?
Yeah, in a word, no. The Senate and the senators and their staff have been quite mum this morning. Senate leader, Senate President Pro Tem Darrell Steinberg did have a media gathering scheduled for this morning where presumably he was going to talk about other topics. That has now been rescheduled until sometime this afternoon. Senator Yee does serve as chair of the Health and Human Services Committee in the state Senate, but that committee is not scheduled to meet today.
Thanks so much, David.